Welcome to the HTG Manager series of online training videos. The subject of this particular video is the Health Check, a component of the HTG Manager Financial Planner. From the main financial planning menu, select Health Check, which will present you straight away with the data entry screen. Now this is a very simple screen to enter, and it will take between 10 and 15 minutes absolutely maximum once you've got the data to hand. Information you should have readily available at any time. First of all, we need to decide which academic year we're going to work with, and then what the full-time equivalent is. That is the number of qualified teachers on staff. Even though some of those teachers may be doing senior leadership duties, we still need that number of teachers to make up that figure. Total income and total expenditure, information you'll have straight away. Number of teaching periods per week, 5 a day, 25 a week, and so on. Total teaching salary expenditure. The focus is on the cost of the salaries of the teachers. The system can handle from nursery through to year 13, depending upon the makeup of your school, your trust, or your academy. We're going to concentrate on a secondary school with years 7 to 11 on this example. We need the number of pupils per academic year and the number of teaching periods per week that you're teaching them. Same for year 8 and for every one of the academic years for which you have students registered. From that information, we want to start making some strategic. What options do we have? What choices do we have to make as a school to improve or modify our circumstance? This is a very simple graphical tool, a modeling tool, with which you can make some experiments, make some sample decisions without having an impact on anybody else's figures. And this is information the senior leadership team can share. All this information, teaching periods, full-time equivalent, is information you entered on the previous screen. But this time the system says you have a contact ratio of 0.67. 67% of your teacher's time is spent in front of students. It should be 0.79 or 0.8. The sliders in the middle of the screen can be moved up and down to experiment with different changes you might want to make to the setup of your curriculum. In the bottom left-hand corner, we've got a summary of the financial information that you entered. To the right of that, we'll show the impact financially of the decisions that we're going to mess around with as part of this training session. We'll monitor the net impact on the financial balance. In the first experiment, we're going to increase the number of teaching periods by 10. The number of full-time equivalent we're going to leave the same, and we're going to reduce the teaching periods per week by 4. Now that has a positive impact on the contact ratio, but it's taking it too far. We've now moved into the stage above the 0.8%, where we're now starting to put too much stress on the teaching staff, or potentially. And you'll notice also that there's no financial impact on the balance, the financial balance of the school. On the next experiment, we've kept the teaching periods at +10. We've modified the periods per week to -2, but we've modified the number of full-time equivalent. This has given us a contact ratio of 0.79, which is exactly where we need to be. And you'll notice that it's had a massive financial impact on the balance, from £31,000 surplus to over £160,000 plus. On the View Results tab, it shows us some key information, like the underspend, like the cost per lesson. Most importantly, it shows us the contact ratio, gives us the average teaching load, the average teaching salary, but it also tells us for the number of pupils we've got and the number of teaching periods we're spending, how many staff we're using, and what the bonus is. That's the number of teaching periods above the optimum we're spending teaching our curriculum. The bonus figure gives us the financial impact of that decision. We maintain the staff cost and the pupil cost. The information is readily available, instantly recognizable, and shows you the health check of your school. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask us. HTG Manager, Financial Planner, clarity